Now we're going to be following road signs and markings for Stratford and then Henley and Arden on the BW463. As we approach the Longbridge Roundabout, you can either be in the left-hand lane or the middle lane. They both get to the same destination. It's just a little bit easier if we can use the middle lane. So first of all, we're going to approach using the middle lane. So that's just to the right of this central white line. Checking across the right hand side, looking for a break in the traffic. And we just stay between these white lines. And there's confirmation on the ground to tell us that we're in the correct lane. Just keep checking your mirrors as you're going round. And then we'll need to give a left signal here because this is the exit we want. And we're going to stay in this right hand lane. Now we're looking for the BW463 for Henley and Arden, and you can see on the sign it shows us that it is to the right of the roundabout, so mirror and signal, and we need to move into this far right lane. And again on the ground it does say BW463, giving way again to the traffic approaching from your right. And as we move into the lane, we can switch our signal off. And then check your door mirror, give a left signal, BW463, Henley and Arden. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing as we did when we approached from this direction before, but this time we're going to take the left-hand lane, just to show you the difference between approaching in the left-hand lane and approaching in the middle lane. So we're still following road signs and markings for Stratford and then for Henley and Arden. So we're approaching in the left-hand lane. We don't need to give any signals. Just looking to the right for a break in the traffic. And this time we just stay in the left lane. And again, there's road markings to indicate that we're going towards Stratford. We don't want to go off here because that's towards Cirencester, so we want to stay in this lane. And from this lane we don't need to be giving an exit signal. What we will need to do though is to swap lanes to move across into the right hand lane. So we need to check our right door mirror and give a right signal, then move into the right hand lane. So that's the only disadvantage with approaching in the left hand lane at the Longbridge Roundabout, is we have to make a lane swap here. So we're still going to go to the BW463, which is to the right, so we'll give a right signal and move into the right hand lane. Again, just checking to the right. As soon as we move into the lane we can switch our signal off. And same as before, just checking our mirrors, giving a left signal, and this is Henley and Arden BW463. And now we're approaching the same roundabouts, and this time we're going to be following the road signs and markings, firstly for the M40 and then for Warwick. Keep well over to the left here, checking your mirrors, giving your left signal. And we have to make a lane change in a moment, so just look up to your left, give a left signal, check your door mirror and move over to the left hand lane, cancelling your signal. And this is the position that we need now for going straight on towards Warwick. So we're just following the road signs and markings for Warwick. So you can see by this sign we need to be in the second lane across, so we just keep in between these white lines. Now you've got to be careful here that you don't make a mistake and come off on this exit, which is to Warwick Hospital and Warwick University. We just want Warwick Town. So we're going to go past this exit, and this is the exit that we want. As we move forwards, we can be giving a left signal to indicate that we're leaving the roundabout. So we looked at the two different lanes for going towards Stratford and then towards Henley Arden. Now we're going to go towards Coventry. So we can see on the board that Coventry is the 5th exit, so we need to be in the right-hand lane. So we'll indicate to indicate that we're going into the right-hand lane, and then we can switch our signal off. Again, we're looking for a break in the traffic, and we're staying between these white lines, and we can either move all the way over to the right-hand side where that black car is going, or we can just stay where we are. Either lane is for Coventry. You'll find it's just a little bit easier from the lane that we're in at the moment. So again, we're checking our mirrors all the way around, because we do on occasion get car drivers that do swap lanes. And you can see the further around the roundabout we go, the closer to the left edge we become. So again, checking our mirrors in case the lights change. Going past this exit. And now we're all the way over to the left, so this lane is the correct one for going off towards Coventry now. Now we don't need to give a signal from here. You can see that black car is just in the other lane, still going in the same destination. The only thing we need to watch for here are cars coming in from the left hand side. So we're checking our door mirror. I can see cars are coming, but they're far enough back. Another check in the mirror, and then we're away. Now this is the very start of the A46. So a little bit further down here we can see on this sign the traffic is coming in from the left, so it's merging in from the left. So we just want to be aware of what might be coming in from the left hand side at this point. So checking our mirror, we can see it's clear, so we're okay to stay where we are. It is up to the traffic that's merging from the left to merge with us though. It's not up to us to move out of their way. Obviously if we can we will do, but if it's not possible it's up to them to be doing the slowing down.